Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is going to be, child, 30 minutes or less. A quick chit chat about Housewives of Potomac Season 9, Episode 7. I have been trying my best to keep up with Potomac, but I was tired of doing like sit down reviews because I was over it. Okay. And so I was like, girl, just do a quick little, little chit chat about whatever happened. And then that's it. Don't worry about notes. Don't worry about pictures and all that stuff. And just get to it. But then I still watched the child and had to get myself some pictures because I need the pictures. I need to see what I'm discussing because sometimes it reminds me of either what pissed me off or what was missing or how somebody was being kind of fake and fugazi around here. Now, this was an easy episode or whatever, so again, we would not be here long at all, but y'all know, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Go ahead and watch the other content that's up. Love of Marriage Huntsville, Love of the Lockup, and then the gossip chats we had throughout the week and whatnot. Okay. Today's episode, even a basic thumbnail. Okay, I didn't feel like getting no real thumbnail together. For what? Okay, for what? Now, I'm here though, where I'm at. Okay, I took my lipstick off. Hey, how y'all doing? Okay, look, Potomac it's a good season, but I also feel like not a lot of folks was watching, and that's why a little after show chit chat is just easier than anything else. And look, we're not gonna get deep into nothing. We're not gonna be here long, and then we can all go to bed. Okay. Now, first things first, child, Stacy and TJ. I think they are a weird, quirky, friendly couple that could possibly bump vagina and penis later on. They both seem weirdly connected. Okay, they both have a quirky sense of humor. I think they're both funny too. And whatever. And if they don't want to bang, they don't have to bang. They was hanging out at Stacy's little apartment outside of her own on home, the apartment she has in the city that she goes to be away from her husband when he's in town, because again, they're going through a divorce. So I'm like, yeah, girl, go ahead and have that man around there. Don't bring that in your house. Should I look? I'm gonna date somebody, but he cannot come to my house. I don't care what nobody says. Then she tells him, you know, how she's getting closer to the divorce, they're in mediation and whatever, and things should get better sooner rather than later. Stacy is the only person I feel like on the show is serious about a divorce, not Ashley. Okay, States like we're moving forward towards it. We're working through things. We're getting things together. I'm going to be divorced. Okay, now he is happy about that. Look, I think he likes her. Whether he likes other people too, I don't know. I saw them on Watch What Happens Live for the last week or 2 weeks ago, and he seems to be a supportive guy. You know, he's a Christian, a devout Christian. He don't want to bang no cooties or whatever. He wants a child celibacy until a marriage license is done. And ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? And then she tells him how at the last, well, on the trip, the girls were like laughing and teasing her because, girl, he don't really want to not bang you. He is playing you, girl. Do not believe that man when he say that he don't want no cooch. He is playing. He said, look, I don't care what them heifers saying. I added heifers. I don't care what they saying. Okay, look, I know and you know we good, okay? And they not teasing me. They not making fun of me. They making fun of Jesus. I said, I mean, technically they are because I don't understand why people feel like people might not want to just have random sex with people. I mean, some people is like, you know what, I am close to God. So I applaud him for like, child is saying, look, I ain't worried about it. I'm here. I'm not queer. Okay. And I will bang her if and when we get married. Okay. And I agree. You not teasing, you teasing God. You gonna tell Jesus how much I should have sex with her and we not married and she has a husband. You ain't messing with me. You messing with God. I said, I guess so. Okay. Then we had a little conversation at Ashley's house with Karen and Giselle. Okay. Now, Ashley is nothing. And what I mean is, she is giving nothing this season. She is a friend of a friend. Okay. She doesn't have no real storyline. She doesn't have anything going on in her life. Even though she's fully going through a divorce, allegedly, we're not seeing any of it. And so her getting her house together for Karen and Giselle to come over to drink some water or some apple juice or some wine or whatever was a little bit boring. Okay. Now Karen came in like, look, I don't appreciate, okay, Mia telling y'all that Mia and Jacqueline, that I went to them looking for help drinking. Okay. Because at the end of the day, Mia was the one who was in rehab and addicted to pain pills. Now, maybe some people did not know. Let's look.
All right, Mia, let's talk about how chiropractic care has been great for you.
Well, for me, I had a very traumatic childhood growing up here in the DC, Maryland area, which unfortunately led me to an opioid overdose at a very young age. I was hospitalized for weeks, and then I decided to search for a more holistic form of medicine, at which I was introduced to chiropractic care at that time. When I met my husband, I had been receiving chiropractic care for years. So when we were introduced to the joint model, it was a no-brainer for us. We soon became owners in the North Carolina and Virginia markets, and now we are the regional developers for DC and Maryland as well.
Well, that's awesome. Congratulations. And how did it change your life? You know, obviously enough that you wanted to open your own business.
Yeah, so, you know, the relationship between chiropractic care and your health in relation to the opioid epidemic, it just needs to be recognized. I am a hometown girl who has decided that I want to come back to my hometown to open businesses for others, to help others to take care of their health and wellness. I'm a living proof that chiropractic care can change your life. I'm a wife, a mom, and now an entrepreneur. And it's been a struggle for me, but chiropractic care has been my medicine.
So Mia was on YouTube on an interview telling y'all that she was addicted to opioids. She was in the hospital for weeks, getting clean, getting better, getting help for her addiction. So Karen ain't lying. Karen didn't lie. Karen didn't not with Mia be lying, but Karen is not lying. Mia was addicted to drugs. Now, the definition of went to rehab, maybe she did not go to a quote unquote direct rehab facility. But if you were addicted to drugs, overdosed, and then you were kept in the hospital for weeks, that is a form of rehab. Okay, but y'all know sometimes me like to make dictionary. Okay, so Giselle is saying, "Oh my God, this is Karen just trying to lash out and deflect from what she has going on." I think that's bullshit. I feel like, if Mia and Jacqueline told people that Karen came to them looking for help for drinking and she did not do that, and she's like, but Mia has a past being addicted to something, why she lying on me? She has her own story to tell. Leave me be, bitch. Okay, so I don't think it's Karen deflecting. I think they want Karen to accept responsibility before she has her day in court. And that's just not smart. That's a bit stupid, but I'm gonna leave that be. Okay. Now Karen also said, look, when someone come for me, I will return favor. Okay. Now look, I am scared. I got a court day coming up about 5, 7 days or whatever. I am scared about what may happen. I can't talk about it legally because I have a lawyer. And my lawyer said, girl, mm-mm, shut up. And Karen is following her lawyer's advice and not saying nothing about it on camera while she has court coming up. Anyway, okay. So Giselle and Anthony, we really hope the best for you. We're your friends. We love you. We hope things go great. And blunt, blunt, boop. Okay. Kim say, cool, thanks. So Giselle, ain't Jamal engaged? I said, yes, he is. Now Jamal just recently got married, okay? And I posted all the stuff on my IG. But Giselle, but yes, he's engaged. I'm happy for him. I told him for years, I kept saying over and over and over that he really should get married because he's a pastor. The people need a first lady, a pastor should be married and blah 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 or whatever. She thinks that the girls were confused because like he went, and the girls did not know he had a girlfriend, and now he has a wife or fiance, so they were confused. I was like, "Girl, bye. I don't really care," because it is what it is. So again, that was all that happened with them, and it was a cute little scene. But I'm like, was it Ashley? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Ashley really has nothing to give this season, and that's her fault. Okay. Also, Wendy. I see this season will be about Wendy and Eddie's family or whatever. Her mama child wants some allowance. Wendy and the family are at a family little dinner because her daughter went from preschool to kindergarten. The son went from, I think he was in elementary. He's going to middle school right now. So little congrats dinner for the family, whatever. Wendy mama said, hey, where my allowance at? So I did not know this, but in the Nigerian culture, the kids, when they're adults and they're working or whatever, they give their parents an allowance. The kids, of the parents raise the kids, and so once the kids are, of age and making money, they have to give their parents an allowance. And her mom said, "What my allowance? That you are a week late." And Wendy then had to Zale her mama $500. I said, "Girl, that's the table." But it's fine. We also see that at Wendy's upcoming birthday party, Eddie's parents will probably not be there. His siblings will. Eddie's family and her and them, they're not close. They fell out years ago because of Wendy and Eddie getting married and Wendy mama and Eddie mama being beefed out. So it's crazy that one, Eddie's parents have never met their kids, which is crazy. The parents don't come to like any events or whatever. It's strange, but Eddie's happy that, well, at least my siblings will be at this event because apparently also the siblings only trust the parents to babysit their kids. So either his siblings can come or the parents, but they both can't come at the same time. Again, stupidity. Dumbest. I don't get it. Ashley around here and her mama. Child, Ashley's the one deflecting. Ashley's going through a whole divorce with Michael. We never see Michael. Now I get it. Maybe he can't film. I'm not sure. But Ashley mama is 58 years old. She has heart disease or whatever. So now Ashley wants to have her mama be her storyline because now she wants to health conscious her mama up. Mama, drink this juice and mama be better. And look, I wish her mom a long, healthy life. I don't want nothing bad to happen to her mama. I hope her mama can child can get whatever that's aiding her in check and whatnot. But what I don't want to have, I don't think Ashley's mama should be her storyline. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. Even her saying, well, my lawyer said that I'll be divorced in about a month. And I don't think they're divorced now. I don't think even now that they're divorced. So, girl, that's who deflecting Ashley. Okay? Because why is we not seeing nothing going on with her? Now, she then brings up to her mama, Mama, is your man working yet? Is you the only one working? You getting older, mama. You can't work forever. And he can't help you, and blah, blah, blah. Girl, your mama's faulty relationship should not be your story. We had the same conversation 6 seasons ago. If your mama's still with that same man who wasn't shit 6 years ago, let her be. That's her choice. You may want better for her, but she is stuck in that rut. Okay, keep us out of it. I don't care. I want her mom to be happy, healthy, and all that good stuff. But child, coming on here when you're going through divorce and having your storyline be your mama, it's a no for me. It's a get out my face for me. It's a I don't care for me. It's a why, girl, bye. Okay, and that was all we had with Ashley. Now Jazzy had an event. Now, child, Jazzy man who played for is it this which he played for the team that won before. And so she's having an event to like congratulate them for winning. And a few things happened. One, Ink was there. Okay, this is the first time that Ink is like on camera meeting the other girls and stuff. And so while talking to Giselle, because oh hey Ink, well he is short, yes he is, and she brings up how Mia said that you and Gordon or whatever that y'all are good. How is that going? Ink gonna say, well, it's about the kids. You know what I'm saying? If Gordon really loved his kids, he would know all we want to do is have the kids be happy. We good here. Mia and Ink want the people to believe they are this happy family, and that is not the truth at all. Mia, you are not fooling me or nobody with this fake ass storyline of you, Ink, and Gordon being this happy trio. Gordon is okay with y'all divorcing and okay with you being with his man and his new man being around your kids. It's not true. It just isn't okay. Then KK get there, Kiana get there with her man, and her man is a clinical social worker, I believe, and she checks Mia because again, Mia said at the lake, was that the lake on that trip? Mia called her boyfriend a drug dealer, which I don't like that. He is not a drug dealer. He's a social worker. That is defamation or whatever. And Mia, well, I didn't say he was. I was saying like, in the past, girl, you can't say that. Mia said verbatim, your boyfriend is a drug dealer. you know. And I was like, you said it, and it was shady. And if I was hearing it, I would have checked her in that moment more. But again, maybe now she wants to just kind of fully clear the air. Her man is there. Now Mia did say, look, I'm sorry, baby. I wasn't trying to be shady. I'm sorry. I wasn't talking about your current boyfriend. I'm sorry for saying that. And they hug it out. Mia is fake. I don't like Mia. Mia's a liar. I don't like Mia. Mia causes confusion everywhere she go, and she Medusa. It just don't. I just feel like you bring your little man short and stout around here, because that's the handle and the spout, and you want us to believe that I'm not trying to direct things. Gordon's happy with us, okay, and I don't want to be. Girl, shut up. I don't like Mia. I just wish Mia could stop trying to push a narrative that things are great. They're not. She's trying to do things to stay on the show, and we're not buying it. Okay. Now TJ and Stacy get there as well, because that's her. Now I don't know what TJ wearing. That shirt is real relaxed. Okay. Maybe there was no dress code because the man behind TJ is also in a little t-shirt, so maybe the dress code was optional. Because the little man is in a suit with shades on, which is stupid. Okay, so I don't know. I'm confused. Anyway, but Afi is obsessed with this whole thing about TJ and Stacy and how he does not want to have sex. Afi just can't imagine someone can like someone and it not be about their cooch. She's used to men paying for a cooch, and so she can imagine someone wanting to date someone or be around someone and not have sex with them and then they stay. She's used to being paid to stay. She should be being paid by men to do things with her because that's what Michael did. Okay, that's why she is so married to him. So pushing this narrative that oh my God, she needs to run. Okay, he is girl. Shut up. And when he said, "Look, at the end of the day, we're friends," you know what I'm saying, and friendship matters because if it's just about sex, eventually you'll get bored. Meaning, Ashley, Michael got bored of your cooch, and now you're single. You're married still, but single. Can't move on, but single. Okay. Now Jazzy and her man get there because it's their event. They're a cute couple, but Jazzy wanting to have this my man, my man, my man. Jazzy wants this narrative that her man, who has two children that are like 3 and 1, and they've been together for 2 years, she wants the notion that, he wasn't messing with me and her, or he had a baby on me. Either way it go, that man, if y'all been together for 2 years and he is a 1 year old, something ain't right. Okay. And the baby mama put up pictures of them like matching pajamas or whatever. So he was for sure double dipping it. Now it was great that now y'all are together. It's great that y'all are, I think, like building a house or whatever. Y'all may be engaged. You have him now. However, before it was a bit messy. That ain't your fault, it's his fault because he was one putting his penis into places. Okay. But I mean, the photos ain't fake. Okay. And trying to make it seem as if, well, he didn't know the girl was pregnant. And she was like, girl, no, he knew I was pregnant. We got pregnant on purpose. Again, he's the villain. He's your man now, fully and wholeheartedly. However, at one point in time, he was a playboy. Okay. But again, she was like, my man, my man, my man. Okay. He's won the thing 3 times in the Super Bowl. So kudos to him. Karen and Mia. Now, of course, because Giselle is messy still, and she went and told Mia what Karen said, which I don't care because if Mia and Jacqueline told Stacy that Karen, needs rehab or whatever, child, whatever Karen said back, it's a serve back. You hear me? So Karen and Mia, have a conversation back and forth, okay? And Karen like, look, you start shit, I finish it. You know, Giselle admits, I told Mia what you said, Karen, you know what I'm saying, and that she would rehab. Mia says, I didn't go to rehab. I was like, girl.
All right, Mia, let's talk about how chiropractic care has been great for you.
Well, for me, I had a very traumatic childhood growing up here in the DC, Maryland area, which unfortunately led me to an opioid overdose at a very young age. I was hospitalized for weeks, and then I decided to search for a more holistic form of medicine, at which I was introduced to chiropractic care at that time. When I met my husband, I had been receiving chiropractic care for years. So,
Mia, you were in some form of a rehab. Come on. You was in some form of a rehab. You can't say, I wasn't in rehab, Karen. I just overdosed.
Better.
All right, Mia, let's talk about how chiropractic care has been great for you.
well, for me, I had a very traumatic childhood growing up here in the DC, Maryland area, which unfortunately led me to an opioid overdose at a very young age. I was hospitalized for weeks, and then I decided to search for a more holistic form of medicine, at which I was introduced to chiropractic care at that time.
So Mia acting like Karen lying about her being addicted to opioids, her being in some form of rehabilitation. Mia be lying. Mia be lying. You know what I'm saying? And when Karen said earlier when she was talking with Ashley and Giselle, because again, in scene, they can't pull up the video, but they played it on the show. And it was a whole receipt. It's a whole receipt of you saying you owed. And again, I get it. She didn't say she went to rehab. No, she said I OD'd. I was in the hospital for weeks. That is rehab. You do know hospitals have rehab. Some people who are on drugs and get admitted to the hospital, you're in there because of your addiction. It's a form of rehab to get you clean. Okay, so Miss Me would see Mia. Karen be like, no, Mia be lying. You know, now she told us in her confessional that after she had her son, I think her oldest son or something, because after she had her son, she got addicted to pain pills because she had a C-section, and that's how her opioid addiction started. And it's fine. Look, we know that people get addicted to pain pills because they're addicting. Okay, they are addicting. However, um, Karen's point was you also had an addiction that you had to handle. So why bring up my shit and not your shit? I didn't tell you I needed your help for nothing. Leave me be, bitch. Leave me be. I agree. Jacqueline does not need to be on this show. Not all. Not today, not ever. She's boring, and this scene with everybody else, it worked. It fully worked. Um, it's fine. Okay. Now Karen did say, look, don't start shit with me and it won't be no shit. Okay, because if you start something, I'm gonna finish it. Okay, but Karen, I love you. I'm your friend. I'm your friend. I'm just not a yes friend. Okay, your friends will not always just a girl. That has nothing to do with nothing. If Karen didn't say to you, Mia, you used to be on drugs and in rehab. Can you please help me with my drinking? If she didn't say that, then you lying. Now Karen said, look, Mia, I was wrong. You were wrong. I can say that. I went low, and if need be, I'll go lower again. I agree. If you keep fucking with me, I will go low just with you now, cause you low, you been low, down low, and stuff, girl. I meet you where you at. Okay, it was a cute little thing. Cute little scene. Okay. And I like the fact again, I can appreciate them being able to fuss about stuff a little bit and then move on. Let's not we don't have to worry about this stuff like lagging for episode after episode or season after season. Just move on. Okay. Now Karen talking to her cousin. Karen, you girl, I don't know if this was damage control or not. Karen was like, "Look, I feel and I now recognize I never properly grieved my parents. Okay, because I did not properly grieve my parents. Things be happening. Okay, and that night of the accidents, all of it just came out. Now she don't say, Karen don't say what happen. Let me say this, and not even in defense of Karen, let me say this in defense of people who have lost a parent. Um, People may not realize that because my dad died in 2015, and child, I probably cried 2 days ago because the grieving never stops. It just sometimes isn't an everyday thing. And sometimes it is the anniversary of their death that's crazy. It is their birthday. It's just different times where yes, the grief hits you and you don't know what to do. So I will say this. I don't feel like it's an excuse, but what I will say is I can fully understand that you were out one day and I think they said it was the anniversary of one of the parents dying or something, and you are just an emotional wreck that day because you remember my mom or my dad died today, and you're sad. And if you're sad and you're out and you're drinking, it can get bad, okay? But I can fully understand that she is a person who lost a parent, and even if her parents died, how many years ago, you still have moments years later where you get what was I doing? I was watching the preview for the new Gladiator movie. With Denzel and the people. I was watching it like a couple of days ago and started crying. Why? Because I'm like, my dad would love this movie. And I got so sad. And so I can, but I don't drink like that. So, but I can fully get that you can control moments where you really get sad that your parent ain't here. If I'm sad about a fucking movie preview because I'm like my dad would have loved it, but he's not here. I can get that Karen was sitting around somewhere sad about my mom being dead, and she drank too much and should not have drove. But I feel like I get how she got there. Um, but she should have made a better choice to not drive. And that's just that on that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want people making it seem like Karen saying, well, I was really just grieving my mama and child and shit popped off for it. That's true. But Karen should have never drunk and drove at that point. Okay. But she said to the cousin, how I haven't properly grieved my parents, you know what I'm saying? And it all came out that night. And then the cousin, because she was having that emotional moment, she had called the cousin while she was driving home. I said, girl, not girl, you just admitted you were distracted. That means you was drinking and on the phone. Karen, girl, be quiet. Okay. But again, the cousin was on the phone with her because Karen was having a moment. So the cousin allegedly heard the crash happen because they were on the phone. He was crying, like, oh my God, it was so sad, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And I said, girl, but again, Karen has to wait until they're in court. And I think even now, the court case is still like going on or whatever. I don't think she's been found guilty or innocent or whatever. It's a lot going on. Lastly, Mia, Gordon, and Ink. I don't like Ink. I don't. While I feel like Mia and Gordon had issues outside of Ink, I also feel like Ink was a problem too. Mia was a problem too. Gordon was a problem too. There are many problems in this marriage that made this marriage implode. And now that Mia, is going to leave Gordon, basically, I don't know why she think that Gordon is going to be just oh so gung ho to be around her. Now she wants us to believe, yeah, when we're all together, it's great. Like, Gordon is great with us. That's when Gordon walked in and we seen him go hug with his kids, that was great. But you can tell for a fact Gordon does not like the fact that he is around Mia and this man. Gordon feels as if that man is fucking his wife because he is. And to me, Mia, bitch, heifer, having your kids around Gordon and Ink, when I can tell the air is thick as fuck, having your kids around both of them it shows that you don't put your kids first. It shows that you want to fake it. Well, she said, the kids think Ink's my best friend. They don't know that we're dating. Bitch, please. You trying to force Gordon to be nice and cordial to your boyfriend, who we now know you were having some form of an affair with the whole time. Girl, what? What? And if I can feel the tension, why would you have them together at the same time? Thank you, Keisha, for the super chat. Then Ink had the nerve to court up. Look. Ink would have been laying on the ground because it would have been a tussle. Mia hasn't even handled her marriage yet. And she already has introduced a new man to her children as her friend, as she said. So what are they supposed to think when your friend is your man? Was he always your friend? Was he your man before? Girl. And Gordon was like, look, because you see Mia saying, Gordon, can we talk about this? He I've already told you, I'm not filming with y'all. Okay, I told you I would be cordial if the kids are around, but I ain't with this shit. Okay, I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. Okay, and again, Mia wants this fakeness to where, oh, we're great, Gordon's great, I'm great, and that's not what it is. So Gordon coming in and showing the real how I don't like them. I don't like him. Yes, when you see us in photographs and the kids are there, I'm smiling because my kids is there. I don't want to have shit with this me and him at all. You know, and when he then said to Ink, like, why are you pushing for all of us to be on camera? Well, I'm not pushing nothing. I ain't pushing. I'm just here supporting my girl. You know what I'm saying? And you only here to cope. I said, bitch, I'm not. When he said to Gordon, you're only here to cope. I said, oh God, you are only here to co-parent. The head would have been knocked off because this is why he ain't needed. Because he's causing strife between you and your kid's father, and he ain't shit but your boyfriend. And trying to force Gordon to film with you and Ink by having the kids go in the other room because she know Gordon will film with the kids. So have them come over. The kids are here. Have the kids go upstairs or go elsewhere, and then it's us. And then for them to try to make it seem as if he can't control himself and his anger when the kids are there because I don't want to be around y'all. Don't trick me into this shit at all. And I mean, baby, we have to do this for the kids. Fuck them kids. Not really. But again, no, it ain't for the kids at all. Don't, it's for the kids, me. Don't do that. And Gordon said, I ain't doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing to promote y'all relationship. I don't know. I'm not enriching y'all situation. I ain't with that at all. And when Ink then said, well, I don't need to, I don't care what you did. I'm not doing this shit. No. No. Gordon, you should want to see the kind of person that's around your kids. He's around the kids. He's a part of us co-parenting. No, he ain't. He don't need to be. I'm not saying Mia can't date Ink. I'm not saying Mia can't bang Ink. I'm not saying in her spare time, her alone time, she can't be with Ink. However, when your kids are around, Ink don't need to be there yet. Because why? You and Gordon are at odds. The kids don't need to see that. The kids, and you trying to say, oh, that's my friend. No. That's called manipulation. Meaning you want the kids to like him and not know that he hates him. No, ma'am, no, sir. Okay. And y'all up here. And Gordon said, look, I know what kind of person, I know who he is. Okay. He's a man who had an affair with my wife. He's a man who's trying to separate me and my family. And I don't, look, Gordon, I don't think that Ink is the reason for you and Mia's separation. However, I do think he is a part of it. He ain't the reason, but he is a reason. You know what I'm saying? He is a reason there are issues with him and Mia. Because Mia don't want Gordon. She wants Ink. And Ink is open to that even though she hasn't finished her situation. And when Gordon Ben said y'all had an affair when me and Mia first got married, she got pregnant and had an abortion because it wasn't my. I said, oh Lord, I said Gordon said I'm dropping bombs, bitch, and you could tell Mia did not want Gordon dropping truth bombs because she then tried to hush him up, and then when Ink then said, I didn't know about that. I don't know. And Mia looked at Gordon. I'm sorry, no, Mia looked at Ink as if he did know he was lying. And I'm like, Mia is around here trying to use Gordon for a storyline and use them as a trio, good old family thing as bait. And Gordon said, bitch, no, if you want me here? Cool. What about your affair and your aborted baby, bitch? I said, not an aborted baby. Not an aborted baby. No. And the fact of the matter was, Mia did not deny it. Mia just said, Gordon ain't. So she was so caught off guard. And I swear to God, I know production said, gotcha, gold. Because Mia never mentioned in all of her, I'm honest, I'm so honest, I tell it all. She never mentioned cheating on Gordon with Ink in the beginning of their marriage, getting pregnant and having an abortion because it wasn't his baby. And then when Gordon said, and you think that Jeremiah is your son? Ink said, well, yeah, I think it's possible because him and Mia kept fucking. So Gordon's saying, you were having an affair with my wife. It's true. Because how would Mia think? And why would she allow Ink to say the son could be his unless she was doing what? Fucking him at that point in time. Mia then tried to spin it. Okay? Because Gordon's being honest and telling the truth. Me, but Gordon, I was the one I put up with so much. You and your episodes, and you tricked me. So Mia wants to blame Gordon. You know, it's bipolar. I think it's the bipolar or manic disorder on all of this. I was like, girl, boo. Gordon said, girl, I'm done. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm out this bitch. And he left. He walked out. He left. Yeah. He walked out because why? I'm not filming with y'all. I'm not having this kumbaya to promote your relationship. I don't like it. I'm not for it. I don't support it at all. He now makes it impossible for Mia to make it seem like, well, he's happy for us. He's not. And Mia's going to try and say, oh, that's him. He's having an episode. Mia's going to try to make people think that Gordon isn't really unhappy with him, with her and Ink. She's going to make it seem as if because he's upset, his madness, no. No. Mm-mm. He don't like it. He don't like it. And to me, he's right. I don't want to hang out with you and him. You keep trying to force it to happen, and you know what I don't want to do. You still put me in these situations, and that's the bullshit. Now, Mia's saying, I deserve to be happy. You do. However, finish your marriage. Finish your marriage. Girl, you have been messing with that man all this time. Child, Mia ain't shit. She ain't shit. Ink ain't shit either. Because Ink trying to get buck with Gordon is crazy. Because again, that man don't have to accept you in his kid's life right now. When y'all both trying to play him like a soybean burger. That ain't fair. You know? And I appreciate Gordon. Just again, I know Mia probably has dealt with things because of his madness. I fully get that. But you can't then make it seem as if Gordon has to fall in line with you and Ink. He has to fall in line with what you and Ink want to do. He has to fall in line with your happiness. And even once he was gone, and Gordon and Ink and Mia trying to make it seem as if, see, the kid, but yelling the kids is here. Then why not have the kids leave the house? Because y'all know how he feel. But again, let's make Gordon look bad. Let's show him lose his temper in front, or at least in the house where the kids is around. Mia is a sneaky, conniving person. The simple fact that for her first couple of seasons, she made it seem as if her and Gordon was great, he's great, I'm great, or whatever, and then come to find out that was a lie. Now she wants us to feel like Gordon has these manic episodes. He can't be trusted. He supports us, but then he gets mad. She wants the narrative that don't take him serious. Why? Because he has mental issues. Don't take Karen seriously because Karen needs rehab. Even though Mia was on the one on drugs. Even Mia saying to Jazzy, I wasn't saying that your current man was a drug dealer, but you said it knowing that's what folks would think. Because that's her boyfriend. And who brings up an old boyfriend? So again, Mia does things to make people look a certain way, and she think y'all dumb. I'm not stupid. I can see what it is. I don't trust Mia. I don't trust Mia. Do not trust her. Don't trust Ink either. When Gordon said I'm not doing nothing to enrich y'all's relationship. I'm not doing anything to help promote y'all as a couple. And that is what Ink and Mia is doing. That's why Mia is telling folks that Gordon is fine with things because it makes people feel like, yeah, support us. Gordon does because she know her and Gordon won't be at any events together, and the girls won't see any of this until they watch the show. So that was it, y'all. That was all. Okay, I told y'all a quick little recap, little after show chit chat and whatnot. For those who are here, like the video. Okay, comment in the comment section. I am done. Okay, I'll be live again tomorrow. Okay, at 9 p.m. Y'all know we had all kind of other lives up, so go watch the other content that's up on my channel and stuff. But again, tomorrow 9 p.m. I'll be live at 9 for a little gospel chat or whatever. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and then Sundays we have lives at between 3 and 4, between 3 and 5 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And maybe I'll keep doing these live after show chit chats for Potomac. This is to cuss Mia out. That's it. I just want to cuss her out and let that be that. Okay. So I love you all. Until later on, I gotta go. Bye.